Hello, everyone. My name is Edgardo Molina. I go by he, him pronouns, and I work for Pioneers for Hope. Today, I will be giving a presentation on anxiety and homelessness. There are certain types of anxiety that a lot of people go through within their lives or know someone who's gone through these. It's generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety, panic disorders, and post-traumatic stress disorder, which a lot of people know it as PTSD. 580,000 is the number of people living on the streets or that reside in temporary shelters since the start of 2020. There's a lot of reasons and causes that cause homelessness, and these are the top four, which is lack of affordable housing, unemployment, poverty, mental illness, or lack of needed services. And to take a step back, we'll identify what anxiety is. And anxiety is an intense and excessive, persistent, and fear about everyday situations. When people have anxiety attacks or when they're going through anxiety, um, they tend to feel that they have a fast heart rate. Their breathing is very rapid. They start to sweat, and then they start feeling tired. It is important to remember that this is common to experience throughout your life. A lot of people experience some way or some form of anxiety. Anxiety can be due to outside influences, and some of the top three that may cause anxiety for a lot of college students is the pressure to succeed academically. Having your parents nag at you saying, straight A's, you know, or just anything to succeed them or to succeed academically, to do better, to get good grades, get your master's or bachelor's or degree in anything that, as a doctor or a lawyer. It's just a pressure to succeed academically from your parents that may cause anxiety. News and media regarding current events right now, COVID, all these buildings collapsing, and then tsunami, hurricane seasons, and all these things that are happening within the media and within the world. Could be politics, could be natural disasters, you know, whatever it may be. And then social media and trends. Because of social media, a lot of people see others living their lives, and you're kind of stuck at home because of COVID or whatever the reason may be, or whatever trends going on. A lot of things may factor into what causes anxiety. And it is very important to remember that the anxiety or worry that you feel is valid. And some of the steps that you can take to validate yourself is to acknowledge that you're feeling anxious. Um, some things that can help with this are that you can grab a notebook, write down when you feel anxious, so you can write out your feelings, take a, you know, take a track of when and how and or what caused you to have, to start feeling anxious, or that caused your anxiousness. Um, it's just to help improve your awareness. Two is label your emotions with ordinary language. Express how you feel instead of saying, if how some people ask you how you're doing, you're just like, I'm fine. That's not really expressing your your feelings or your emotions or your current state. It's just masking what you're actually feeling. Um, Words have a lot of meaning to them. And if you just say that you're fine when you're not, it's masking, and it also um, it just does not help you express your or acknowledge what you're going through. And then step three is to show yourself some compassion. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel bad, and remind yourself that your feelings are at least somewhat understandable and make sense. It's important to validate yourself so you won't have so the next time that you have an anxiety attack or just start feeling anxious, that you know that you're there for yourself, and it's just a way to validate. And it's time to break the stigma. It's time to treat our mental health with the same importance as our physical health. Seeking help from others does not mean you aren't strong. It's incredibly brave to ask for help. And there is nothing wrong with you if you have anxiety. Many people feel some form of this anxiety within their lives or know someone who's going through this. And it's very important to ask for help when you need help. And for this, if you're at home and you're watching this, just take a few notes as to like, what do you do to cope with anxiety? Um, you just, or you can make a list of things that help you cope. For me, what helps me cope is spending time with friends, playing video games or going out to eat, playing sports, um, talking to my trainer about things that I can do or help me improve, and then spending time with family. As of now, um, it's hard with COVID to you know spend time with a lot of friends or a lot of family members. Um, just try to figure things out. If go on a hike, go on a walk, um, go try out that food that you wanted to try out, and go explore new parts of the Bay Area. There's a lot of great food everywhere. You just have to look for it. And for me, that's a way to cope with anxiety. Um, it just helps me. Uh, moving along. These are resources for students and for people in the East Bay. Cal State East Bay school that we're going to has a lot of services that are offered to the students. Um, ASI, Pioneers for Hope, and the counseling services at school are a great resource when you're on campus. East Bay Community Action Programs. It's a it's a it's a community. It's a nonprofit private organization whose mission driven and wants to help the residents of the East Bay. Um, they help make everyone feel, welcome and help them reach their full potential. This might be by solving immediate challenges, and if you don't have access to food or housing, they help with this. Their website is ebcap.org. It's a great resource, great company, just really great community programs that they offer for children and youth, as well as their community. Just want to help out and help you be the best you can be. Food Finder Untitled.org is a great place or a great website that helps you find food in wherever zip code you're in. You can be in Alameda County, or in any county. It helps. If you're on Alameda County, San Mateo, um, anywhere, it tells you, pulls up a little map of where food banks are, and they provide free resources and other resources that are available to everyone. Alameda County Community Food Bank um, provides food, and CalFresh is a great organization that helps with food, and they can help you apply to get food stamps. Pioneers for Hope has people who are CalFresh trained, which they can help you apply for food stamps. And food stamps is not something that you have to pay back. It's just money that the government is giving you monthly to buy groceries, and you can buy groceries at Safeway, Trader Joe's, and other stores that you know have access to CalFresh and food stamps. Thank you. This is all the time that I have, and thank you for listening.